Okay, a few more things. I'm going to show you stamps in this video, but I'm also going to show you the measuring tools. So, um, let's see. We want to measure the length of something, but we don't know the scale yet, so we need to calibrate it. So we're going to go to measure, we're going to calibrate, and you see it says pick a point between 2 points. So we're going to click right here to right here, and we're going to type in 18 feet 6 inches, and now it knows our scale. Okay, so we can then go to measure and we go to length, and if we want to know how big is this opening, for instance, that opening is about 6 feet, 5'11", whatever. We'll call it 6 feet. I'm sure it's 6 feet. You can leave that there. Whoops, whoops, don't do that. Delete, delete. Oh, darn it. Come on now. Click on that one, click on that one, and delete. You can leave them there, or you can just click on them and delete them. The other thing is area of a room is really nice, same way. And all you're going to do is click on corners, and you can get as detailed at this or not. You can go around, and each time you click it, you're just clicking a control point. Click, click, click. Let's keep the doorway area in it. Click, 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 all the way around here, and then back to the starting point and double click. Now it puts in and it tells you the square footage of that bedroom is 252 square feet because whew, these people have more money than I do. 252 square feet. So that is pretty cool. The other thing you can do is dynamic fill, which is kind of roughly the same thing. It doesn't work as well on scanned plans. On PDF files, it works a lot better because it's cleaner. But if you click on the dynamic fill and then click this guy, so we're going to go click, measure down to dynamic fill, and that'll bring up this little menu here. And this guy here, just kind of click and drag across quickly, right? And it'll fill that up. And then this is area, this is volume right here. I don't remember what all these do, but area is really handy. So area here, apply, and it will tell you that that bathtub is about 9 square feet. So that works real nice if you don't want to click around the corners. If you want to use a, how big is that closet or how big is that bathroom? Is it over 55 square feet? Does it need sprinklers? Blah, blah, blah. Um, so those are really nice. So um, those are great. The other thing is stamps. You can create as many stamps as you want. You can edit them infinitely. So I have a lot of stamps that I like. I have a kitchen hood stamp because I work in a very rich town and everybody has uh, hoods that are, 800 CFM monsters that have sucked the paint off the kitchen walls. So um, I like to put this guy up that tells them they need kitchen makeup air, and then we can click our little arrow here and just drag it over and point it to that guy. Now remember, if we don't like that arrow, don't forget, if we don't like that arrow, you can change it. You can change the color of it. You can change the thickness or the thinness of it. You can change the end to be a point or this little guy if you're measuring things, whatever. You can do anything you want. So these little stamps are great. I have that one. I have one for attic ventilation that's talks about because people are always trying to sneak by that, roofing or lateral. I have ones for lateral attachment of ledger boards. Um, I have one that is one for DTT onesies or twosies. So that just tells them if you're going to use a onesie, you need 4 of them. If you need a twosie, you're going to do 2 or whatever. If they don't, which nobody ever, I don't know about you guys down where you are, but uh, nobody ever remembers the lateral connection for decks where I am. So I created one that is a catch-all, and I will put this right next to any detail on the deck, and it simply says that you need to do 3,000 pounds of lateral connection. You can do it this way or this way. It doesn't mention any uh, any manufacturers, Simpson or Z-Pack or whatever the other one is. We all know it's Simpson. Come on. Um, so let's create a stamp. Let's create a couple stamps. So you're going to go here and you're going to create a stamp. Those were all text with border, but I'm going to show you a really cool one. This one is text with date and border. And what this will do, let's call it 8 inches by 2 inches. We're going to double the size of that bad boy. And okay, that's going to take us here. So this is our stamp. We're going to make that a little smaller. Control minus. Make it a little smaller so we can see it a little better. We're going to double click that, and that's 72 font, which is a little ridiculous. So double click it again, and then we're going to type, "This is my stamp. There are many like it, but this one is mine." Okay, but I don't like the way the size of that, so I'm going to click and drag over it, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it 26. Nope, I don't like that. 28. Nope, I don't like that. 36. Yeah, that says it. We're going to leave date and time alone. Okay, so what that does is when it's written like that, because you chose border with date, it's a dynamic stamp. So this is great for things like if you want to do a simple approved with a date and time, you could do that. So we're going to save it as, and it's going to pop up with your stamp folder, and it's in there, believe me, I promise. This is mine. We're going to call it "This is mine" stamp. And we're going to save it. And now we can close it. Now, we're back to our working set. So here we go. We're going to click that stamp. "This is mine." That's now there. Boop. And it's going to pop it in. And you can click it and resize. Whoop. If you double click it, that comes up with a note if you want to write a note to it. You can resize it, but that puts your date and time in. So if you were to do approved city of, county of, whatever, it's going to show a date and time that you approved it. Okay, that's a great thing.